Hey guys, the Firebird is here. It's just me. Squeaker couldn't be here today because he took Astro Train on a joyride. Oh my. Also, really sucks about what happened to Astro Train in Skybound. But anyways, these are the jokes. I hope you guys are enjoying them. Except for the Astro Train bit, spoilers if you haven't read Skybound, so sorry about that. The next Skybound chapter will be coming out very soon, so get ready because I'm gonna be covering it as soon as it comes out. But anyways, that's not exactly why I'm making this video. So I'm making this video because Cyberworld is kinda making the rounds in the fandom as of late. So, as you guys may have known, Transformers Cyberworld is basically the newest Transformers series that's coming out very soon. Actually, July 12th, this Saturday as a matter of fact. And it's gonna be a series exclusively on YouTube. You're gonna be able to watch it for free, and the episodes are gonna be relatively short, but there's gonna be a lot of them. And ever since we heard about this series, people have been pretty, I guess, aggressive about it, like not happy, it's one way to say it. Because the toys themselves look kinda meh. Like, I think they look okay. Like, definitely not the type of thing I will buy because I'm more of a, Studio Series and Generations type of guy. But most people kinda just roll it off as another, infantile series, not meant to be taken too seriously. So most people just, disregarded it, ignored it, I guess. We got a couple of teasers for it, but it didn't look that interesting, mostly because they were just still images and, it did look a bit on the cheap side. Until we received this clip. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm not gonna, showcase this with the audio and stuff because that's gonna get me copyright struck by Hasbro. So instead I'm gonna let the footage play out here. It's basically this clip of Optimus vs Grimlock from the series, and it looks shockingly good. This has actually made Transformers Twitter, take a bit of a U-turn. People were like saying this just looks bad and it's, not gonna be any good. And now people are saying, wait, what the frick? Who let them cook? Now, granted, you do have a couple of people out there who are saying that this looks bad. And look, I get that it's not Transformers Prime 2.0, but in all honesty, this little clip by itself looks pretty good. I think the character designs look very cute and, charming in a way. The camera movement is surprisingly dynamic, more so than I expected for what essentially is a short-lived YouTube series. Look, say what you want about Cyberworld, but it's a definite improvement over something like Cyber Missions. We don't talk about Cyber Missions. There's also a really interesting usage of 2D effects on this, like it's not purely like 3D. When Grimlock uses his flames or starts using his little machine gun thing, we actually get some 2D, flames and stuff come out. And I think this is actually a very interesting artistic choice. It makes the fights feel a bit more visually interesting, I guess is the best way to describe it. And as you guys also might have noticed, Optimus Prime here is not voiced by Peter Cullen, he's being voiced by somebody else.
Okay, guess nobody likes the speech.
I see some people complain about that, but I don't really mind that much. Like, I think you should say Peter Cullen for like the big events like Rise of the Beast and like, a few other series that are coming out soon, like the Skybound series if, we do end up getting that by the end of the month, the official announcement at San Diego Comic-Con. And by the way, one of my mods is actually going to San Diego Comic-Con this year, so he's gonna tell me if they actually showcase some Transformers Skybound footage. So stay sub right here to the Firebirds to get the latest news on that whole gist. Something interesting about this clip is that it's also like, kind of neat seeing Optimus and Grimlock be a bit antagonistic here, because it's been a long time since we had the two of them actually like duke it out. I know they kind of did it briefly in Age of Extinction and in Fall of Cybertron. They both kind of had a bit of a rivalry, antagonistic relationship, but it was never explored for too long in those series. Maybe the same thing won't happen here, but it's interesting to see that Grimlock and Optimus here also don't start off in the best foot, so that's kind of neat. Now, that's not the only bit of footage we had gotten a while back. We also had a little official teaser trailer for it, and I did not make a video on this because I just wasn't that interesting. I'll be completely honest, I think a lot of the Cyberworld marketing just hasn't been super neat. They haven't done it the best way possible. This Optimus v Grimlock clip is probably the first piece of promotional material where I can say, yeah, actually this looks like something I might want to, at least be on the lookout for. And look, no hate to Cyberworld because I do think that we should give it a chance, and I do like how they're adding certain characters and aspects that we haven't seen in quite a while, like Skybite, having the plot center more around Beast formers, like Grimlock, Scorponok, and a bunch of others. It feels very Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001 in that regard, and I actually really appreciate that. Also, the other one being a boat is kinda neat, and I just love that for some reason. I don't know, look, I kinda like it, okay? Exactly what the series will be about, we don't know. I mean, we do know it involves some kind of cyber world and, We're gonna get the Autobots going through these different zones and fighting different Transformers. As to the reason why, we still don't know. I guess we'll find out this Saturday when the series actually premieres. And that's also one of the other reasons why I decided to make this video, because I wanted to like kind of gauge how you guys feel about me talking about Cyberworld. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna become a Cyberworld only channel. I'm just saying, like, if this is something that interests you, like for me to cover. Because I mean, until we get the news of Skybound is happening, yes or no, and we get more news for the G.I. Joe crossover, there's not that much to talk about when it comes to Transformers. I mean, there's always like the theory videos and that kind of stuff that I typically do, like that's never gonna stop, but at the same time, you know, in terms of like new content, that's something that we've been lacking for about a minute now, ever since Transformers 1. So if you guys are interested on something like this, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be sure to cover it more, well, this Saturday when it comes out. Probably do a reaction to it or something. Okay, but anyways guys, before we continue, I want to give a little announcement, and that is that I am not selling anything on eBay right now, because you guys bought my Grimlock, so I don't have anything else to sell. I'm thinking of selling this Transformers Cyberworld Studio Series RC, because I kind of don't like this figure. Me personally, I just don't like it, so if anyone wants to get it off me, let me know in the comments down below and I'll set up an eBay. There's also a bunch of other figures I'm thinking of like selling, and before you ask, no, I'm not selling Hailstorm. Also, want to give a little art shout out to Natalie here. He, she, or it has done this Transformers little drawing for the Dinobots. It looks kind of cute. I actually really like it, and I love the lighting effects they did for it here with the lava. It looks very neat. So keep up the good work, Natalie. And if you guys want to send me any other pieces of art, be sure to do so in the Discord server in the art section, and I'll feature it in my videos as time goes on. Also, one more thing, this Friday, we're going to be doing a live stream for Transformers The Reign of Starscream. We're doing a comic live stream or reading it as we go on, making voices for it. If you guys want to participate, we're going to be doing that over in our Discord server, in the Voice Plaza. We'll be handpicking some people to like voice some characters. It'll be fun. Last time we did the telemovie comics, and that was surprisingly good. And the AEW comics are just like 10 times better, and they actually tie into the movie, so I'm actually really looking forward to covering that. It will be a good time. We'll make memes, we'll joke, we'll make some theories here and there. It'll be fun, okay? So that's gonna be on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I hope to see you guys there. But anyways guys, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to do a video just to gauge interest on Transformers Cyberworld and give you guys my thoughts on this, because I've seen people asking me about it. Even during my live stream where I was working on the Infernicus redesign, some people kept asking me about my thoughts on Cyberworld. And I think it's looking better and better. I'm probably still not gonna get any of the toys because they're just not for me. But I think some of the designs here look honestly kind of cute and interesting. I mean, Skybite with wheels. Come on, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That's so goofy. I can't help but love it, okay? And some of the designs I'm pretty mixed about, like Grimlock here. Like, don't get me wrong, the transformation feels kind of lazy. It's like he just twists around and bam, dinosaur mode, okay? Like, I get that these are supposed to be simpler designs, simpler Transformers, but
yeah, I mean, like, don't you think that's kind of lazy?
I can't help but hate it, but at the same time, it low-key reminds me of the Dino Thunder Megazord, which I actually really do like, so I'm pretty conflicted about how I feel about this Grimlock. And if we separate the toys from the designs themselves, I think a lot of the designs of this series look honestly pretty good, and I especially love the touch-up of using 2D for some of the special effects during fights, like the one we saw in Grimlock Vs Optimus. I think that's kind of neat and makes the fights more visually interesting, which, I'll be completely honest, that was something that I'm so sorry I had to do this to FJ again, but in the War for Cybertron trilogy, some of the fights could be a bit stiff at times, without that much interesting things going on. I feel like this series so far has taken like the, you know, really well liked aspects from Earthspark, you know, like the little 2D animations in between, especially for the special effects, to make the fights, you know, pop up more. So yeah, I mean, visually at least, I think this is gonna be kind of fun, but in terms of story, I'm still a bit lost as to what the plot of all this is. But regardless, we'll most definitely find out by Saturday when the series actually premieres. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. Do you guys want me to cover more about Cyberworld? Would you guys be interested on a first reaction to like the series from me? You know, where I kind of just sit around, watch it, and give you my thoughts on it. Maybe do a breakdown for it. I'm not expecting much from this series, but so far the clip has really elevated my expectations for it. I'm actually kind of low-key a bit excited for it. At least I'm intrigued at the very least. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you guys also interested in the series? Will you guys be checking it out? Would you guys like me to check it out? Because right now, until we get something for the G.I. Joe movie and the Skybound series, we're kind of just in waiting mode and there's not much to go around when it comes to Transformers. So it's either this or just going back to TV crafting and stuff like that. But let me know about it in the comments down below. I don't mind either way. I'll do what you guys ask me of. Now donate to my Patreon and become a channel member immediately. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do that annoying YouTuber stuff the algorithm likes so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys.